Imagine a company that promised to revolutionize the way we pay for things. A global fintech giant that was hailed as the future of finance. Wirecard, a German startup that rose to the top, only to come crashing down in one of the biggest financial scandals in history. But how did this golden child of the digital age become the epicenter of a $2 billion fraud?
The former chief executive of Wirecard, Marcus Brown, has been arrested.
Fraud, falsifying financial documents, and money laundering. All of this at a DAX-listed company. Last June, the dealings at Wirecard came to light. The German payment service provider went bankrupt.
Philippine authorities are investigating 57 foreign and local persons of interest possibly involved in Germany's Wirecard accounting scandal.
Wirecard started small in 1999, entering the nascent world of online payments. This was the dot-com boom era, where the internet was the Wild West and new businesses were exploding everywhere. By the mid-2000s, Wirecard found its niche, processing payments for e-commerce and, controversially, some less savory industries, including online gambling and adult websites. But Wirecard had bigger ambitions. By the late 2000s and 10s, it transformed from a scrappy startup to a global fintech powerhouse. It boasted partnerships with airlines, tech companies, and major retailers. Wirecard became a symbol of German innovation in a field dominated by Silicon Valley. And for a while, it seemed like Braun's vision was coming true. Wirecard's stock skyrocketed, reaching 24 billion euros in market value. By 2018, it was included in the DAX 30, Germany's elite stock market index. This wasn't just success, it was domination. But in the world of finance, when something looks too good to be true, it often is. By 2015, whispers of misconduct began to surface. Journalists and whistleblowers hinted at irregularities in Wirecard's accounting practices, but no one could prove it. Yet, in 2019, the Financial Times launched a bombshell investigation, accusing Wirecard of inflating its revenue and profits. They uncovered suspicious activity in its Asian operations, where third-party partners seemed to be funneling millions in phantom transactions. Braun wasn't just deflecting, he had allies. German regulators, including BaFin, sided with Wirecard, going so far as to accuse the journalists of market manipulation. The message was clear: Wirecard was untouchable. But by June 2020, the walls came crashing down. Ernst & Young, Wirecard's auditors for over a decade, announced they couldn't verify 1.9 billion euros supposedly held in Philippine bank accounts. The money wasn't just missing, it never existed. Braun was quickly arrested, charged with fraud, embezzlement, and market manipulation. But the bigger mystery was Jan Marsalek, Wirecard's chief operating officer and the alleged mastermind behind the scheme. Marsalek wasn't just an executive, he was an enigma. Described as charismatic, but secretive, he oversaw Wirecard's international operations, where much of the fraudulent activity took place. After Wirecard's collapse, Marsalek vanished. He's believed to have fled to Russia, possibly with the help of intelligence agencies. Reports even suggest he was involved in covert operations, making him a man of not just financial, but geopolitical intrigue. To this day, Marsalek remains one of the most wanted fugitives in the world. His whereabouts, a mystery. The collapse of Wirecard sent shockwaves across the globe. Shareholders lost billions, and thousands of employees lost their jobs. It was a national embarrassment for Germany, tarnishing its reputation as a financial powerhouse. It also exposed regulatory failures. BaFin, the very agency meant to oversee Wirecard, had turned a blind eye for years. Auditors like Ernst & Young faced scrutiny for failing to detect the fraud earlier. Wirecard's story is a stark reminder that even the most trusted institutions can fall prey to greed and deception. It highlights the need for stronger oversight, better audits, and a more skeptical eye on companies that seem too good to be true. As of today, Marcus Braun faces trial, and Wirecard is a shell of what it once was. But questions remain. Will John Marsalek ever be caught? And how many other companies are hiding skeletons in their closets? The Wirecard scandal wasn't just a financial fraud. It was a wake-up call. In a world where trust is the currency, what happens when that trust is betrayed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the full truth will ever come out? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most shocking scandals.